Hello there potatoes and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're checking out some Black Ops 3 Easter eggs on the map Breach. And the first thing we have is just kind of this little detail. It's this little pharaoh kind of graffiti. It's just kind of cool. And you can spot it all around the map in different colours. So that's just kind of a little detail. Moving on inside then, I'm pretty sure this next one is a zombies reference. I mean, I'm pretty undoubtedly sure. I mean, that's definitely a zombie. It's definitely got to have something to do with zombies. But it also reminded me of like the Red Dead Redemption like art. Do you know what I mean? Like it looks kind of like that. Then we have, of course, your spray and pride paint. Obviously, what was used to make that. So that's kind of cool. Next, here's this kind of another little detail. Is this little kind of cat, little stone cat. Now this was on the table before I knocked it off, but just again a cool detail. Not really an Easter egg, this one, but cool detail. Heading through here, you'll see all the references again on these to different fizzy drinks. So we have like parodies of Coca-Cola, Mountain Dew, and all that stuff. So anyway, moving over here, you got a load of campaign references. You got Coalescence, obviously was the one of the sort of corporations in the Black Ops 3 campaign. Moving on, I'm just going to look at a few more details here. Just a hunting magazine there, and that strange hand thing, I don't know what that is. But this next one is kind of interesting. You can see flashing up on this elevator here. If you look at the screen at the top, you'll see different numbers flash up. You got 11, 02, 05, 04, 07, 22, and 175. Now, I just feel like that's going to mean something. I mean, I don't know anything to do with any sort of ciphers or anything like that. I don't know any codes or anything, but I'm sure if somebody looked at that, they could work it out. Then we have where were they? Again, probably just a little reference to the campaign. Up here then, we have some more, I guess kind of just skulls and things, but could be seen as a zombies reference, you know. Maybe, you never know, maybe a future map taking place on a skyscraper. There's like towers in the background there. And then we have some little things looking out here. We've got the sort of raven kind of looking thing, again from campaign. And then we got cafe hookah. Yeah, just think about that. Over here, it's kind of like, I don't know if you can see that, but it looks almost like a Jason Bourne or James Bond kind of reference to a film. It's just the way it looks. And the first time I saw this, I was like, is that PewDiePie? I don't think it is now, but it does kind of look like him. I just sort of get that, you know. I don't know, maybe there's a PewDiePie fan who also works at Treyarch and he made that. Then we have like just a big number, well, that's on fire. And we have a big number here, which is like, I think it's like 1 million or 10,000, 20,000 or 100,000. I don't know what that really means, if anything at all. But this is kind of cool. It says restore the Nile, and there's a picture of a raven. The Nile, I'm sure, is referring to the River Nile in Egypt. Since this map is also set in Egypt, it would make sense. But that's just kind of cool. I don't know what exactly that could mean. And then we have this thing, and this is almost like a Fallout reference. It's pretty cool. I'm feeling that might be what they were going with there. So, you know, it's really, really cool. And then, moving on inside to the next thing. I'm going to wander about for a bit. We will get to the next thing. Well, there you have again those code numbers there. And now I'm going to head into here. It says outpost there. Nothing really, that doesn't mean anything, but heading in here, there's kind of a cool thing. There's some sort of cool writing, not that there, but whenever I move it up, you'll be able to see FN274. Now, whenever I saw the FN and the dash, I thought of the file, so maybe, you know, that's a reference to that gun. This, I'm pretty sure, is some kind of, again, cipher. You have the same number in every one, 49822, and a small 027 in the corner. Some of these are lit up, some of them are not, so I have a feeling that could be some kind of code. It also looks like, do you know when you get points in zombies, that's the kind of same font, so that's kind of a cool little Easter egg. And anyway, on to the next thing. Gonna boost up here. And again, you'll see loads more coalescence references to campaign and all. So yeah, that's that thing. So we're going to be moving on to the next bit any second now. Okay, so we're going to go through the building now. And what you'll be able to see is all these kind of things on the wall. Now these, I guess, are just put here because they're constructing, but again, because it's Treyarch, all their writing and stuff, it always means something. It always is some kind of code or whatever. And then we just have sandwiches. Just funny little details. And here, now this is funny, this is probably the best one on this. 555 dump on the porta potty, and the PP obviously stands for porta potty. So that's really funny. I thought that was pretty witty actually. Maybe just because I'm immature. And again, you have the same number. It's hard to see this time, but 49822 again. And I really do think that they could mean something. So we're going to get on to our last few things here, and there's a couple more pretty significant Easter eggs once we get in here. Again, more coalescence stuff. Now in here, there looks like there was a meeting, and then there was shots fired through the wall. And you can see something funny here at the top. #1 goal in the world, #1 in the world. And I also think that's kind of a reference to multiplayer. If you're trying to get like the, to the very top of the leaderboards, I think that's kind of what they mean by that. But yeah, you can see that there. This is nearly the end of video, potatoes, so I'd like to thank you for watching. We've got 1 or 2 more Easter eggs to go, and that's all. So again, you just have that kind of symbol there, and over here you have, this is from the training thing and campaign. You can recognize all that whenever you do training, survival, and campaign. That's all pictures of that, that's what that's showing. And that's really all, potatoes. So I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheerio.